Hey guys, it's Casey here, and it's always something. It just happens to be my washer quit draining in the spin cycle, so the drain motor. I'm gonna take y'all through the steps of taking it apart, getting access to it, and changing it out. So just stay tuned. Got two screws back here. Take off, slide the top back, and you can pull it up. Let's get it drained. I let out a lot of the water, well, most of it anyway. The tub was full when it quit working, so I went ahead and did that off camera. Put your plug back in. Phillips screw right here. Move this cover. Alright, the drain motor is behind this right here. Alright, take your soap fill out. Press that down. And you got two screws. You got one right there and one right there we need to take out. Open the door up and pop the main up like this. You got two connectors. Well, this one's got two connectors. This is a LG front load, as y'all can tell. Model is WM2455HG, if you want to know that. But all right, I'm gonna get y'all set up so I can use both hands. Once you remove this, you got some screws, one there, all across the top. I have to undo the spring here that holds the big rubber gasket on, and you have to unhook the wire from your door close. But let me get y'all on a stand and we're just gonna take off. Screws here. I'm skipping a step. We have got, got these washer spring ply liars, and let's see here. Oh yeah. Normally I'd have to do that with a screwdriver, but these come with the drain motor, so that is awesome. All right, I only need to take the outside one off the spring. There's another one inside on the inner drum. Got a lip. This rubber goes around. Just push it up out of the way like so. All right, now we can get these screws. Back. All right, behind the door, once you lean it over, you got to remove this wire. When the door closes, latch, just give it a little wiggle. There she goes. All right. Get that off there. Alright, there's your motor in there. Hopefully I can see. Alright, we gotta remove. This is your discharge line. This is the incoming fill. right here. I'm gonna take this clamp off and this one. Remove 2 screws. I guess y'all can see that. These 2 screws right here. Yep. And the actual motor part we'll be changing is this back here. So give it a little twist. They make pliers for this, but I've always been stubborn and just did it the way I've always done it. 2 screws right here. We'll remove. This thing sits in a slotted. There. It came out that time. I'll pull that camera down so y'all can see that what I'm talking about. Get your wires out of the way. Loop them around. A little slide there. I'll show y'all. Set this off. Let's see. Right here, there's a little channel that right there. They'll slide in. You got to push that pin down. I kind of forgot to do that. All right, it's got 3 screws hold the motor to the actual pump housing all the way around. This little white shroud or plastic piece, it will come off, snap it off the top once you remove it. And you got 2 wires that hook up to the motor itself. All right, just remember the orientation of how the motor is sitting on the housing. You want your motor, the bottom, to be facing back that way toward the main discharge. Well, this is the incoming, this is the discharge going out. But that's how it sits. And remember your wires. I don't think these really matter, but just to be safe, brown top, black bottom. Brown top, black bottom. There we go. An old housing there. Pull it up, just like that. Oh yeah, look at that. That's crap, man. Crap, crap, crap. This second one I've replaced, I believe. This is supposed to be the upgraded model. It does come with a new O-ring, nice, tight, you know, no play whatsoever. Alright, let's get some of this old slimy junk. Let that look delicious. Make sure we give that new O-ring something nice and clean to make a good seal. Hold on a second. That's kind of crazy because this O-ring was this orange one was separated from in the package, you know, when I got it. But there's an O-ring that's already on it right there. It's black. Yeah, y'all can see it. This one was orange. Huh. No wonder it wouldn't slide in. I'll try that again. Toward the back. Oh yeah, that's much better. Much better. Over. wires. Y'all remember which order it was? Huh? Y'all paying attention? Brown top, black bottom. All right. Get our hose out from under there. All right, let's get our wires running around. And around this one. Just okay. Now, just run your drain line back through. There you go, this way. And line up your slot in the back. I know y'all can't see that, but you gotta line that right, this right here. Line that with that right there, and then pull it to you to the front. There. Just like that. Put our screws in. Get your hoses. Your discharge hose. Oh goodness. There we go. And that's it. Well, besides putting the rest of it back together. It. I don't know if I mentioned it, but we got these in like 2008 or 9, so they lasted a pretty good while. Had to change some bearings on the washer, the drain pump, the stator, and the dryer. Had to change the heating element twice, but other than that, they've been good machines. So those are LG washer and dryer, but again, they're 2008 or 2009 model. But anyway, I'll link the part number for that drain motor in the description below. But this is Casey from It's Always Something, and it never fails. It is always something. But yeah, like, subscribe if you want to. But y'all have a good day, and I'll see you on the next one. For all those math teachers out there that want you to show your work, well, it's good enough for me. I hear water running. Y'all have a good one.